Hey guys, it's me, Laura. I'm back. How y'all doing tonight? I know it's been a while since my last video, but I wanted to wait until the night of the contest to, sorry about that, to really put one out because I didn't want to have to put one out and then another and just bombard you with videos. I have a little bit of to talk about and, a little things to share. I just announced on Instagram the winners of the contest, so if you've seen it already, congrats. If not, I will announce it in a little bit. I have some stash enhancements here, some finished objects. I finished an object. Some new whips, some old whips, and, just play catch up. I'm sorry about the coughing and the wheezing and things like that. I have a slight cold that, thanks to my husband, I got. As you all know, his birthday was last week, well, Sunday, Mother's Day. And I had the birthday party for him Saturday. I didn't really post any pictures or videos, which I probably will post pictures on Instagram in a little bit, but I was so sick. He was so sick that I was just like, it started to rain. It was just gross and yucky outside, just kind of like how I feel right now. And, yeah, so things just got a little weird, and if you know about in-laws, you know about in-law drama. That's all I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, well, let's dig in. Health. Aside from me having the cold, my situation with my gallbladder, my surgery, it's kind of getting back to normal, I want to say. I'm starting to eat more. I'm starting to hold food in, I guess you could say, and my body's really starting to adjust. So this was the first week since, I want to say, about Saturday, the day of his birthday party, and until today, that I've been eating normal meals and 3 consecutive meals, not 1 or 2 a day. I've had an appetite up until like today when I really felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. Excuse me. That I've had an appetite, which is good. It's really, really good because it was bad. Okay, well, let's dive right in. The last video I told you about, I was going to get my yarn box sock yarn box, and it came. And it's real. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it already, but this is how it comes. Just one skein. It's enough to make a pair of socks, which, as you already know, I don't know how to do, but I'm obsessed with sock yarn. Well, not on needles. I've been doing it on the loom, but I don't want to waste this. Look how pretty it is, and I'm sure it's like striping and self-striping and things, like patterning and stuff, but it is Celestial Strings, Heavenly Fibers, Out of This World colors, which, ironically, I mean, the sci-fi geek gets this. The color is Shuffle Sock, excuse me, the yarn is Shuffle Sock, and the colorway is Etta Carina, and it's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, which is perfect for socks. So, and it's 462 yards, which is just enough for a whole pair. And they sent a little history of the yarn and where it came from. The person has an Etsy shop. That's what they do on Yarn Box. They search like little Etsy shops and things like that, and they'll get it, and they'll order like a ridiculous amount. So, excuse me, I'm gonna be doing that a lot because my throat really hurts. I also got this sock yarn, which I'm going to probably make a hat out of for myself and my niece, because I don't want to put it in socks. I really, really like it, and I mean, I don't know. It's patterns. You know how that goes. As far as other stash enhancements, now I have a project in here. It's a secret project. Can't show you, but I got this. I bought this. I love this. I love it. Love it. Love it. Barry made it, and he put a lot of. I can't show you what's in it because it's a secret. You'll see it once I have my turtle done. It's something added for my turtle. It's made really, really well. I like it. And I just ordered a whole bunch from him. I ordered another one with Thanksgiving. If you see my Instagram, you saw the fabric I ordered. That's it on stash enhancements. It's not that much. I haven't really been I've been trying to use my actual stash already. And the only stash enhancements I'm trying to get, aside from project bags, because we all know how obsessed I am with project bags. I'm trying to actually use my stash up, and it's mostly Red Heart, so I'm trying to use that up, but it's like one skein wonders, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. That's why I've been making a lot of like dolls and toys and things, because it's a perfect thing to get rid of one skein. Other than that, I have a lot of whips, and I have two finished two finished projects. Here's the first whip that I just found it. It was buried, completely forgot about it. Goes to show you, which this will be done by tomorrow. Now that I know it exists. It's just a hat, loops and threads. I think I showed you this already. Loops and threads, it's tweed. Yeah, because the stitches are coming out. I need to put a stitch marker. Stitch markers. Speaking of stitch markers. Sorry. So that I don't want the stitches to come out. It's loops and threads tweed. I forgot the name of it though. I don't have the ball band anymore. But this should be done by tomorrow, hopefully, because it's a hat and it's my pattern, and I could do that with my eyes closed. Speaking of pattern, it's still available on Ravelry. If you want to download it, it's a free download. Just look me up, Laura Concert. That's one whip. Now this is the major. You know what? Let me talk about this for a second. That's a big bag. That's what I want to put in front of me. My Ravelry group that I share with Heather, M12, I think that's the numbers. I'm not good with numbers. It's called I always forget, the Whovian Yarn Crafting Tales. We're right now in the month of May, we're hosting a toy along, whether it be knit or crochet or loom, whichever you guys prefer. It's still plenty of time to join, and you can multi-join. You can make more than one. That project I'm about to show you is my submission for it. Not that I'm going to win because I'm hosting it. The prizes are a Kindle book, an e-Kindle book of crochet animal patterns, toy patterns, or one of Kay Jones's knit Mr. Bakery Bear or Gelato Giraffe, depending on what you submit, whether it be knit or crochet. I'm also, if you don't have it already, I'm also going to throw in with that the handbrake cowl, so we can do the handbrake on Cancer. Those are the prizes for it. Jump on over, join the group, introduce yourself, say hello, hey, what's up, and join in, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun seeing what people are making. Actually, we've had three people finish something already. I don't remember names, so please forgive me. We've had, actually the only person's name I know is Barry's, and he did a patch. It's really, really cute. And if I knew how to make one, if I knew how to knit like that, I would totally make myself one. I really want one. And someone else made an octopus, someone made a bird. Like, it's so much fun, and I'm encouraging people to make more than one toy. Excuse me. So that, just to bring it out more. But I'm about to show you mine. And mine is huge. It's so much bigger than what I thought it was. All the pieces are made. I'm now just seaming them together. But here's my turtle so far. It's missing half its body and its shell. Like I said, all the pieces are made. They're in the bag. But I'm just seaming it together. He waves hi. He goes, hi, hi. Thing is huge. Huge. Excuse me. Yeah, here's the other arm, the other leg. I have all the pieces made. I just got to put it together. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be blocking me. Hopefully tomorrow you'll see on my Instagram that it's finished. And my next video, you'll see another finished project. It's in my Kathy's Dolls and Bags. Yarny Bag Lady. This bag, her jumbo bag, which I just ordered 2 more of because I'm absolutely in love with them. I started continuing on this. I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. This is a baby blanket out of a Karen 1-pounder. It's almost done. It's my sister's baby blanket that I'm making for my new niece. It's almost done. Yeah, I have to finish this in the next couple of weeks because I just got news of another baby that I have to start making stuff for that's due in August, but the baby shower is in June. And then I got news of another baby that's due in, she's literally 5 weeks pregnant. I don't know. So she's probably due in like January, February. That I'm not going to start yet because I'm way too superstitious with that stuff. And I don't want to have it and then, God forbid, something happens. And you mothers understand. Maybe even you fathers, if there's any boys that watch this. This is in another jumbo bag from Kathy. Yeah. Okay. That's it for my whips. I haven't started this one yet. This one I'm going to start tomorrow. It's in my Harry Potter bag. I'm going to cast this one on tomorrow. I say cast on like it's knitting, but you know what I mean. I'm going to start chaining it up. It is a butterfly kisses dress. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a baby dress. I want to see. I don't think I attached a picture to this. No, I didn't. It goes from 3 to 12 months in intervals. I'm going to make the 3-month one for my sister, for the new baby, in the Red Heart baby soft yarns in gray and pink. And I'm going to make a matching diaper cover for it. But that's what's in here in my nice Harry Potter bag. I'm really digging the zippered bags for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like my drawstring bags, but I'm really digging the zippered bags. Oh, my alien dude that I can't find a pattern for. I haven't really worked on it. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know why. I'm making it for my best friend's son, and his wife is kind of being weird and jealousy of me, and I haven't really been talking to them, so I just for my own mental health, I had to stop it. I have an itch, that's why you hear me scratching. So for my own mental health, I kind of had to stop making it just because I was starting to feel bad. I mean, I miss my friend, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. I guess that's it. That's it for my whips. Finish projects. This is going to be a short video, guys, because I'm not feeling well and there's really not much. Well, no, I have some stuff to talk to you about. Finished projects. I finished my rainbow blanket. Now, I have plenty of more yarn that I could actually continue this in the round. I have, I want to say 9 more skeins of this yarn. No, maybe 7 more skeins. And I decided that I didn't want it to be just a giant square that I could not control over because it wasn't going to make it longer. It was just going to really make it wider. So I stopped it. I made it just a simple lacquer. And I love it. I love it. And I'm going to make another blanket for, when I go, all right, I'm going to go into too much information, but you guys can bear with me. When I go to Weight Watchers every Sunday because just to stay accountable for my surgery and things like that, my weight loss. And every Sunday morning I sit there. I don't really, well, no, this isn't me we're talking about. I participate. I'm a loudmouth. We all know this. But I bring a project with me because it helps me just, I listen and it just helps me get out of my head for a little bit. And this is the project I've been bringing with me. And now I'm going to start bringing the baby blanket. But there's a woman that sits by me because there's no assigned seating, but you get used to your regular spots and things like that. So she sits by me with her daughter. Her daughter, I want to say, is like 7 or 8. Love this kid. She's adorable. She's funny. She makes me laugh. I talk to this kid more than I talk to anybody else. So she, as I was making it, she goes, "Can I have that for my bed? I really like it." So it's like kind of like, oh my God, I just want to hug you and kiss you. So I saved the 7 skeins and I'm going to use a bigger hook and make her one. I mean, she was cute. I mean, there's no one else that's going to want a rainbow blanket except me. And I mean, the person I bought the yarn from on Etsy is constantly dyeing some up. So I could always order more if I need it, you know. It wasn't that bad, the prices. The $10 a skein. So, I mean, that's a lot of money, granted, but it's not too much for me. If it's really nice yarn, I don't mind spending the money on it. And that was really nice yarn. And I also made this, my hat pattern. I love this yarn. And this yarn is, I have another skein right here. That's why. This is Vantage Choice in the colorway Patchwork Gray. I gotta say, I love it. It's nice and soft. It's squishy. It's pretty. I love it. Love it. I didn't like it to work with. And I'll tell you why. Because of the patchwork, the colors, like the random colors, they're not really spun with the yarn. They're just thrown in there. So it kept getting pulled with my hook, and not in a good way. I have to get my mannequin head back from my brother-in-law. Sorry, that was just a random thought. So it became a pain in the butt, and I dealt with it. I dealt with it as best I could, but and this used the whole skein of yarn, so it wasn't like it's a little shorter than my normal hats. It's only 7 inches. Normally my hats, the length is 7.5. So I don't know. I use the same hooks. I use the same everything. I don't know if the skeins, because of that added fiber, you see how it's like that? Because of that, I think it made way longer, heavier rather. So by the weight, it's the same, but it's all, I don't know. So I don't know. I get a pair of mittens and a hat out of one skein of Vantage Choice, but this time I only got a hat. So, excuse me, out of 2 skeins of Vantage Choice, not one. I don't think I'm gonna get 2 mittens out of this. I don't know. I gotta go back and get more so I can have 2 separate mittens and make it feel good. Excuse me. That's that. Okay, now back to my Ravelry group. And Heather and I had spoken yesterday. I don't know, my days are all jumbled. We spoke, and we want to do this thing come July. And we're going to be mentioning it every once in a while. But we want to do this Christmas in July thing. Now, I know you're all thinking, oh, more money, blah, blah, blah. I thought the same. But then we started talking about it and just like going in depth with it and getting it further. And we decided that it's not going to be something you buy. It's going to be something from your stash. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I really should not be making a video. It's going to be something from your stash, whether you make it, give it, whatever it is. I'm encouraging people to find a pattern and make it for someone. What we're going to do is we're going to, by the end of May, middle of June, we're going to ask everybody to have joined the thread. And we're going to pair you up so that, you know, we're going to do it by region. And if people are willing to ship outside, because we have some members in there that are outside the U.S., I believe in the UK mostly. And we're going to pair you up. If you're willing to ship outside of the U.S. and blah, 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 we're going to pair you up. And we're going to encourage you guys to get to know each other. Just talk like through Ravelry message, or, excuse me, if you exchange phone numbers and text messages, emails, whatever. We're going to encourage you to talk so you can get a feel of the person you're exchanging with. Excuse me. And this way you'll know. Now, I say make something. If you make stitch markers, if you do the polyamor, I can never say that word, crochet hooks like I use. If you make toys, you knit, you crochet, project bags, whatever it is that you do, swap. Make an exchange. Give it as a gift. Make it so that the person, you know, me, if you get me, because I'm going to take part in this, if you get me, you know right off the bat, the thing for me, project bags. Project bags and dolls, in all honesty. You know, we're encouraging you not to go out and purposely buy something. We want you to use your imagination and use your talent, pretty much. And I know a lot of us have more than one talent, whether it be knit, crochet, sewing, jewelry making, things like that. Encouraging you to do that. Now, it's not mandatory, but it's strictly voluntary. And I mean, the only thing that we ask is if you do sign up for it, follow through. Follow through. I mean, I'm an admin for a Yarn Lotto group on Facebook, Yarn Lotto USA only. I think that's it. That's bad. I'm bad with names. You know, and every month I go through the task of having to kick people out because they don't send. When they lose, they join. thinking that they're going to win. And, you know, yeah, you join thinking you're going to win, but if you lose, follow through. So, and when I was moderator for the Rake Club on Google Plus, the Lumatics, it was the same thing. It was like people signed up, they just wanted to get, they didn't want to send, so it was hard kicking people out of that too, or off the Rake list. But right now, we're encouraging people to take part. Now, how do you take part? Okay, you go look up the Ravelry Group. My brain is fogged. Whovian Yarn Crafting Tales. Join the group. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, what's up? My name is Sasquatch, and I like to knit. I like to crochet. I'm into music, and I like to dance. I like to boogie down. Whatever. Just join the introduction thread. And I want to say within the next couple of days, we're going to have a Christmas in July thread, where now what we're going to do is, I don't know if Heather's going to do it or I'm going to do it. We haven't discussed it yet, but we're going to compile the addresses outside of the thread through private message so that crazy people don't get all your addresses. Not that there's going to be crazy people, but you understand what I'm saying. So that the whole world doesn't have your address. And we're going to lock that thread eventually so that nobody can join it and you just, whatever. But join the group, introduce yourself. If you want to take part, say when the Christmas in July thread goes up, which should be by the end of the weekend, like by Saturday, just be like, I want to take part, pair me up. I don't want to ship outside the U.S. I want to ship with it outside the U.S. Whatever your preference is, and we're going to pair you up by then. And we're going to give you a good month to get to know the person you're sending to. Now, my idea is not to, it's kind of like a Secret Santa, not send to the person you're getting from. Because, I mean, you want to, the whole point is to get to know each other and, you know, make new friends in our little community. Because, I mean, it's weird, but I feel like there's a community amongst us with knitters and crocheters, you know, and all us like crafty people. So the idea is to make more friends. I can see my reflection in my glasses. That's distracting. I'm sorry. So, I mean, I want it to be fun. Now, a few of the examples of what to send, again, project bags, stitch markers, whatever. We're not looking for you to spend thousands of dollars. I mean, no. I personally know when I take part of it, I think I know what I want to make the person. Now, for me, I don't know. It depends on who I get, I should say. I shouldn't even say I know what I'm going to give the person rather. So come on, join the group. Join the toy along. You have the rest of the month of May, and toys aren't that hard to make, and they don't take that much time. You just need a few little products, fiber fill, and things like that, and I mean, you're good. And like I said, by Saturday, we'll have the thread up. Hopefully, Heather, if you're watching, by Saturday, we'll have the thread up for Christmas in July. Hi, Heather. Heather knows exactly what's been happening on my end. Yeah. Okay, now, 23 minutes, okay. Contest. The contest was fun. I have to admit, I am trying to think of what I'm going to do for the month of June. I haven't decided. I don't know if it's going to be new stitch markers or what buttons or excuse me, yarn. I haven't decided yet. But if you have any idea, if you guys have a specific thing that you want to try to win, let me know, and I'll make it work. But I'm going to try to. Sorry, I just saw people commenting because I posted on Instagram the winners of the contest. Now on to the winners of my little contest here. What I did was I made a list for knit and a list for crochet, and I numbered them. You can see it numbered down. And I went to random.org and I put the numbers 1 through 10 for knit, and I chose 2 winners. The reason why I chose 2 winners is because it was 10 and it was easy enough. I'm going to send 3 and 3. Each winner is going to get 3 stitch markers. Same thing with the crochet. Okay, so the winners of the knit are Pam, Yarny Nana, and Lisa Yates, Yarny something. I forgot her. My mind just went blank. Her YouTube name. But those are the winners of the knit. Now, I'm going to try to show you the picture so that you don't think that I fixed this. Now, Pam was number 4 on the list. See? Number 4. Yarny Nana. And number 4 on that. You see? Number 4 right there. Okay. Now, Ooh, okay. Lisa was number 7 on knit, and it came up like that. Okay. Now, here's the crochet. The winner of the crochet is Jennifer Elson, my cupcake crochet person. See, number 4. Number 4. And JC Sewing Room. Now, I love your initials because I'm not even going to go there, but number 2. See, she was number 2 on the list. Number 2. So, you ladies and want to message me on Instagram, Facebook, if you're friends with me on Facebook, Ravelry, or even if you have my phone, text me. Give me your address and I'll get these out as soon as possible. But let me show you the stitch markers. They came out really nice too. I'm not asking you for color specifics because that's just going to open up a can of worms. But here are the knit ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I miscounted. I only have 5 knit, but okay. What I'm going to do is throw in one of these for the knit. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm a spaz. Okay, and 1 yarn ball. You know what? I have an idea. I'm going to take off. You're each going to get 2 tulips and a yarn ball. Here are the yarn balls. Yarn balls. I think they're cute. They're cute. 2 yarn balls, and here are the tulips. Here's 2 tulips. And 2 more tulips. Okay? See? And now, these are the crochet ones. The crochet are going to get 3 tulips each because I have 6 tulips here. For some reason, I don't know. I'm a dumpster fire. I'm sorry, guys. But okay, so yeah. There's the crochet ones. Okay. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna be. I'm sorry about, the mix up with these, but like I said, I'm a dumpster. So hit me up, send me a message on Ravelry or whatever, and I will get these out to you as soon as you send that to me. I'm hoping to be at the post office tomorrow afternoon again because I was just there a couple of days ago mailing out a package to the UK. Yeah, I gotta get more Ziplocs. I didn't realize that. I am dumpster tonight. I can't even begin to tell you how bad I am right now because it's all because I'm sick. It's all because I'm sick. My mind just went blank. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. So those are the stitch markers. Now, next month, I haven't decided exactly yet what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to... I think I want to send out, I want to order a bookmark for you guys. These bookmarks are so cute. It's a little crochet hook and a yarn ball. I think that's what I'm going to do next. So they're all set. I just need your addresses and those will go out. Speaking of which, I think I did. Oh, I have to show you this. Yes, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. I ordered buttons for myself. I'm obsessed with buttons from this. I get all my stitch markers, hooks, and buttons from a woman on Facebook. Her store name is Hooked in Yarn, which I will put down below if I remember. I'm sorry, I'm really bad, guys. But I ordered some buttons because I fell in love with them. And then I saw this one, I had to have it. This button is huge. It's the size of my hand. Here's this button, and here's the normal size button. It fits like right in there. I'm going to use it for a bag. I'm going to put it on a beach bag probably. But it's so big. It's all made out of clay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And I got these 2 buttons too with it. And then I got these. Sorry. I am such a dumpster. Sorry. That's slang that my brother-in-law actually made up. It's for, like, dopey. But I love these bright colors. Speaking of buttons, I saw some of the buttons that I sent out being used from the last contest. That is so awesome. I really, really like seeing you guys use this stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I can't think right now. So if you guys have any idea of what you want for the next contest, just leave me a message, text me, beat me. Why am I saying, ooh, beat me. Just text me or message me or whatever, however you talk to me, and I'll make it work. Now, if you guys have iMessage and you want to talk to me through there, I'm always available through iMessage because I have an iPhone, an iPad, and a MacBook. So I've been talking to a few people with iMessage, and it's actually a lot of fun because it's free. You don't pay for iMessage; it's free. So it's like kind of like a text message, only not. So if you want, just hit me up and I will give you my username for that, and we can chat through there. If you guys have any questions you want me to answer, you know, reach out, comment below, whatever. Excuse me. The book I'm reading, my best friend actually recommended it for me, and I wanted to tell you guys, but I completely forgot what it was. I just started, so it's still fairly new. I'm not really that into it. I mean, I'm into it, but I mean, I'm trying to figure out how good of it I am. It's a really interesting book. Can't tell you what it's about yet because my brain is fried. It's called The Secret History. Oh my god, I looked down and I saw the peak of my hat and I thought it was an animal run. I am bad. I need to just get myself to bed or see the Nutter Doctor because my head is just gone. But that's the book I'm currently reading. That book, and I am actually reading. Don't make fun of me. It's bad. I am also reading a high school book because it just, for some reason, it just stuck out in my brain, and I'm reading The Crucible again. That is one of my favorite books. The Crucible, The Catcher in the Rye, and Death of a Salesman. 3 of my favorite books that I read in high school. And actually, Knights of the Round Table. Sorry. I had to sit up because I was like, bleh. Those are actually my favorite books from high school. And every once in a while, especially this time of year, if I'm going around Barnes & Noble and I'm just looking, it's because they have all the summer reading books out. And sometimes those are summer reading. I didn't read them during the summer. I had summer reading. I went to Catholic school. And every summer from 2nd grade, I was in Catholic school from kindergarten to high school. And I never had a summer where I didn't have to do summer reading. I don't know how it is in other states, but I mean, public schools here, they don't have summer reading. I don't know. I shouldn't say they don't. I don't know. When I was a kid, they didn't have summer reading. I don't know how they are now. But, so I would have to spend my summer reading 5 to 7 books, which is, for me, was nothing. It was the writing of the book reports that was a pain in the butt. And I would sit there, and sometimes I would fight because I just didn't want to write. I wanted to read, but I didn't want to be forced. My shoe, where'd it go? I didn't want to be forced to read the books that they chose for me because that's, in my experience, and I'm speaking solely for myself, for me, that makes me already hate the book, even without giving it a chance, because I want to be able to make my own decisions. I am an avid reader. I can pick up a book, sit there and read it in a few hours and just get so engrossed and so, like, it transports me to another place, whether it be time, space, wherever, you know. It just transports me into that book, and I love it. I love getting out of my own head and taking part in the wherever it is. Like Harry Potter was the biggest one for me, because I love Harry Potter. I mean, it's so cliche, but I love. See, Jennifer, Jen, I'm right there with you. I love Harry Potter. I've read the books like 15 times each, and just being able to escape this world for a second, I love it. And when I was younger, when I was a teenager and preteen and all that, I hated it because I didn't want to be forced to read what they chose. Because for me, that just gave me the incentive that, oh, they're choosing crap because it has to be something to be taught. But when I reached my sophomore year of high school, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's fun. When I reached my sophomore year of high school, I decided, you know what, let's just go with it. And a few of the books that we read that year, I actually fell in love with. And one of them was Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. And my problem with high school was, you're going to learn so much about me right now. I was not in classes that I should have been. Let's just put it that way. Because I went to Catholic high school, they had placement tests. And the day of my placement test, oh, my parents wanted to kill me. I slept through my placement test. It bored the crap out of me. Because we have state exams here called Scott, well, we did when I was a kid, called Scott Forsman. And that was my placement test. I had just taken that test 2 months before my placement test. So I was like, I don't want to deal with this crap. And I am not exaggerating, I literally slept through my placement tests. So because of that, I got such a low grade that they put me in remedial classes. Now, there's nothing wrong with remedial classes. I have no problem with remedial classes. Matter of fact, when I was in them, I kind of liked them because I didn't have to do any work. But, so they put me in remedial classes. And I'm laughing now because it was just, I wasted my money. I was $5,000 a year of money. It was wasted because I was not where I should have been. And we're reading books that I read in grammar school in the 4th grade. So I'm sitting there and I'm bored out of my mind. I'm reading these books. But sophomore year, the teacher I had actually saw that in me, that I was bored and whatever. So she would give me assignments to do on the side so that I would stay focused and I wouldn't just go off in La La Land, because that's what I was doing. So while they were reading books that I read in grammar school, I was reading books that were appropriate for my grade level. And I'm not knocking the people that I was in the class with, because everybody has issues, but my issue was that I did not belong there. So at the end of the year, she talked to me and she's like, I'm not letting you continue in remedial because you won't get anywhere. You're going to be bored. You're going to just fly by. And I was flying by. I was getting I was getting A's in everything, because mostly literature class, English class, because I didn't have to do anything. Where people were struggling to write 2-page papers, I was banging out like 5-page papers, getting in depth on moral compasses and things like that. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Please, please, please don't take that way. But, comparing where my educational level was at to my peers at that point, it was hard. So all my classes straight off the bat, straight through, I was in remedial because I slept through my placement test. All my teachers my sophomore year of high school decided, no, she's going to go up. So I went up to the Regents levels where I was finally challenged and everything. But even there, I wasn't fully challenged. And I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, because by far I'm not. But you give me something, I read it, I understand it. I am very good at reading comprehension. So I didn't do work again. I was passing my tests and that was fine. I was content. As long as I got a passing grade, I didn't care. So come junior year, I was reading books that were college level and I enjoyed it. Well, I shouldn't say college level, but I was getting in depth with my papers on Beowulf and things like that. Beowulf was another favorite of mine. But I'm off on a really bad tangent here. But I don't even remember my point. But they so I'm trying to I'm trying to make it full circle. So there, I mean, when I go into Barnes & Noble now, I see the books and I'm like, it brings me back to that. And I just want to just get back into that and just read the classics again. But my sophomore year was the year that I stopped hating the books because they were forced upon me. I started realizing that there's reasons why they made us read these books. And there's reasons why, you know, at my age level where I was in life, that I was reading these books. Because a lot of it was comparative to what we as teenagers were going through. Another funny story. My SATs. Another test I slept through. Yeah. You would think that I would have a full night's sleep the night before. Nope. I was so bored at the SATs because I'm not saying I'm like gifted. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm just, things like that bore me. They bore me. So I slept. I literally slept through the SATs, I want to say 3 times. Yeah. And when at that point, the SATs were still out of 1,600. Now I think they're at like 2,200. I think my husband's was out of 2,200 because he's 4 years younger than me. So yeah. With that being said, I think I'm boring you guys. I went off on a serious tangent there. If you have any recommendations for good books to read, because this is the time of year where I'll read more because I'll be outside more. I'll be at the beach and things like that. Excuse me. And I bring my Kindle everywhere. My Kindle's always with me. You know, it feels good to be able to see again. Because my old glasses weren't doing it. Yeah, so if you have any recommendations, new, old, something. I read all of the Janet Ivanovich series of the Stephanie Plum. I loved it. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to restart it. Because I don't know, maybe there's things I missed trying to get through them. Because sometimes when I have a whole series in front of me, which I did, I had all 21 books so far in front of me, and I was banging them out 1, 2, 3. And sometimes when I get like that, I skip. I know how to speed read. So that was a thing I learned in school, in college, and I skip. Like if it's like just plot, like describing the scenery, I don't need to. Please, I want to know what's happening. I like good gossip, and to me, books like that are good gossip. Who doesn't like good gossip? But other than that, you know, and here's another question I have for all of you guys, and if you can answer it, comment below. But when you guys read a book, then this goes for you, Grace. When you guys read a book, do you like, this is going to make me look like the biggest doofus alive, but in the Janet Ivanovich books, I actually like really in-depthly like fell in love with a character. And I don't know, does this ever happen? Like, do you develop crushes on characters in books? I want to know. I want to know if I'm not, I want to see if I'm not the only wacko that this happens to. So comment below. Let me know. Because right now I feel like a complete bonkers and a complete nutter. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, today on sale went on sale was New York Comic Con tickets. Oh my God. Okay, I usually go every year. This year was especially important because they're just starting to get hyped up. And I really wanted it. I really needed tickets. I waited online, like internet online, in their queue for tickets for 2.5 hours. And they were freaking sold out. But I managed to get 1-day pass for the Thursday that it's October 8th. And that Sunday, 1-day pass. I wanted a 4-day pass. So I'm going 2 days right now. They're supposed to release more tickets come July. I don't know. But I was pissed off because the servers kept crashing. Every time they said you're in queue and when it's your time to buy the tickets, it'll refresh and blah, 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 blah. It kept crashing. I got so angry that I almost like punched my computer. That's how angry I got. But I managed to get them, so I'm like really excited. I can't wait. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to dress up as. So I don't know if I'm going to do something from Doctor Who, something from Disney. I haven't decided yet. Disney. I go to Disney in November for my half marathon. I haven't been able to fully train because of being sick with surgeries and things like that. I'm still on no strenuous activities. Excuse me, sorry. So right now, when I go back to the doctor on the 20th, I'll find out. I managed, I don't know. I am a big concert goer. I love concerts. I try to go to a concert a month. And this month on the 20th, what? My lighting just went completely weird. This month on the 28th, I'm going to go see Lady Antebellum. I'm hoping to see him again. I don't know if he's going on tour this summer. I don't know yet, I should say. The 28th of May, I go... No, excuse me. The 29th of May, I go see Lady Antebellum. June 20th, I get to go see New Kids on the Block. Yes, I'm a teeny bopper. Deal with it. July something, I go see Rascal Flatts. And August, I haven't gotten anything yet. But I'm thinking it's going to be Darius Rucker. That's it. That's it for my little updates and tidbits and things like that. Hopefully I didn't lose you with that tangent. If so, I apologize. I love you. Love me. Hug you. The winners of the contest, just the endy bits. The winners of the contest contact me somehow. Ravelry, private message me on Instagram, private message me Facebook, private message me, text me. If you'd rather not give me your address through any of those internet sources, just say, listen, I want to give you my address. Give me your phone number, text it to me. I'll give you my email address if that's what you want. Just reach out. The 4 of you ladies. One lady, I do not need your address, and you know who you are. And I'll send you the other stuff I'm sending you on top of that all. And that's about it. This is the Endy Bits. I want to say good night, goodbye, good luck. Have a great one, and tell you I love you, and peace out. Later, guys.